Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's been a while. This is the Charismatic Enigma Warrior. I'm alive again, and I'm back making YouTube videos. First of all, 1,000 apologies for disappearing for the last 1 or 2 months. The reason being is because I was very busy with my spring semester of college, and finals really kept me at bay from playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit. Plus, I haven't really been playing the game as much because it hasn't really caught much of my interest. I took a little break, I guess. But yeah, I'm back doing YouTube videos again. I'm back somewhat playing, I guess. But yeah, enough about me rambling. This is my newest updated Mermail deck for the pre-Banlist. Of course, this deck still has Norden inside of it. So once June 12th is coming around, or maybe in the weeks that follow, I will be doing an updated profile of my Mermail deck with Norden getting hit and stuff. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on how to make my deck better, or any suggestions on how would you play Mermails in the near future, let me know down below. So yeah, guys, let's hop into the deck profile. So of course, starting off with the monsters, we got the one Deep Sea Diva. This card is literally the tits right here. She's bae. She's the best card of the deck. Then we got the triple Nephibus, of course, pretty standard. You want to play 3 of this. You want to see him more often than not. Double Dragoons, double Marksman, and double Infantry. That's it for the Atlanteans. You don't really need to play that much. I think playing 2 and 2 is fine, personally. Like, you can play 3 and 3 if you really want to, but I like playing 2 and 2. For the Mermail component of the deck, I play triple Megalo, of course. 3 Megalos, so that way you get off all your explosive plays. You can get off with your OTKs much faster. So yeah, you want to see 3 Megalos, just like you want to see triple Nephibuses. 3 Teus. Arguably one of the best Mermails to trigger off your Atlanteans. This card's really good. The tits, double Pike, double Gund, and these cards still suck, but they're still playing Mander, Oshia, and Hildy. The reason why you want to play this is because of the double Toe, double Bahamut plays. But these cards do kind of suck at times. Like, you know, they do contribute to your brick. Also, if you don't have anything to trigger off with them. I remember I played at the Brooklyn Regionals last weekend, where in my round 4 matchup, I bricked and lost because I drew 3 of these with nothing to trigger. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but you know, that's just Yu-Gi-Oh right there for you. What are you gonna do about it? That's it for the Mermails. And then, of course, we play the One Moon Glacia. This card's really good. Helps rip off 2 cards out of your opponent's hand. I don't know how good this card is in the True Draco's matchup, since their spells and traps can trigger with Masterpiece and stuff like that. But Moon Glacia is still pretty good in my opinion. The double Aqua Spirit and the 1 Silent Angler. I've been testing out the ratio with this card a lot. Like, I really like Silent Angler over Aqua Spirit, mainly for the fact that this card kind of contributes to your brick once again. If you don't really have Moray of Greed to shuffle them back, you are kind of in a dead spot. This card kind of does require you to have a water in your graveyard to special summon this. But Silent Angler, on the other hand, at least like if you have something of a play, you can make you can make somewhat of a continuous play on with this card. So what a lot of people don't really know what Silent Angler does is that it's a level 4 water monster, of course. So if you control a water monster on your side of the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If by doing so, you cannot special summon monsters from your hand for the rest of the turn. So once you summon this card, you cannot summon Megalo, you cannot summon Teus, you cannot summon Gameciel, you cannot use Aqua Spirit. So usually this card is more or less like an end game pusher. If you don't OTK your opponent as fast as you can, usually what I like to do is that if I can't usually OTK, and if I have a level 4 on my side of the field, I special summon this card from my hand, and then I make then I make Bahamut Shark with Totally Awesome, which actually has come up quite a few times sometimes. So Silent Angler is really good. I don't know. I like playing Aqua Spirits, I guess, but I'm not really a huge fan of this card now because of this card coming out. In the near future, I may actually cut 1 Aqua Spirit for a double Silent Angler. There was actually a time where I was playing 2 Silent Anglers and no Aqua Spirits, and then it worked out perfectly fine. But I found, like, you know, some scenarios where Aqua Spirit was kind of better in some scenarios. But yeah. For the hand traps, I play triple Gameciel and the 1 Max C. Obviously, the 1 Max C for pluses, and then the Gameciel is just to get rid of those annoying cards like Dryden, try to get rid of those masterpieces, stuff like that. So yeah, that's it for the monsters. For the spells, I play triple Instant Fusion, of course. We still have a few more weeks before Instant Fusion. becomes irrelevant in this deck, I guess. I guess going on in the near future, I might cut Instant Fusion down to 2, or I might keep this at 3, and I might play Sea Monster Theseus, so I'm not really sure yet. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know down below. 3 Mermail of Greed. This card's like the best card to recycle back all your dead waters. So many times last weekend, like where I activated this card always got ashed. Like, oh my god, freaking ash is like freaking annoying. I hate playing against that card. Double Twin Twister. I'm not really sure about this card, to be quite honest. Like, this card kind of is mediocre now with Zodiacs no longer playing that many back row. They don't really play, like, Dimensional Barriers. They don't play, like, Solemn Strikes. They most likely cater towards, like, the Fusion Substitute combo. I mean, you have built-in, like, you know, Twin Twisters, like, you know, Marksman and Infantry. So I'm not sure about this card yet. I might actually cut this for Dimensional Barriers. I might move them for the side. I'm not really sure. So, like I said, yeah. And then lastly, for the other spells, 1 Raigeki and Double Dark Hole. I was originally in playtesting, I was originally playing the Kaiju Slumber with the Engine, Kamungus, and Radiant. But the reason why I decided to cut those completely was because of Ash Blossom once again. Freaking Ash Blossom and their freaking mom. Everyone and their mom was playing freaking Ash Blossom at the tournament. So, yeah, no regrets. I actually really like playing Double Dark Hole and Raigeki. Reason being is that this card's not susceptible to Ash Blossom. Secondly, a lot of the Zodiac players aren't really playing My Body's a Shield anymore. I mean, you might catch one of those players who does play My Body's a Shield, but it's highly unlikely nowadays since their combo really is catered towards the Fusion Substitute combo. So yeah, the Double Dark Hole and Raigeki really does come in clutch in wiping out established boards since they don't have anything of a threat anymore. So yeah, Double Dark Hole Raigeki was really, really good at the tournament. And lastly for the spells, 1 for 1, which is basically your 4th Nephibus. So that's it for the main deck. It's 42 cards actually. You know, in playtesting, I was originally going to play 60 card variants, but with Pod Desires and stuff. But since realizing that Ash came out, I was like, hell no, screw that card, screw that. I'm not banishing 10 for no reason. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we got the 1-Time Wizard right here. This card's like the best card right here, MVP. For the fusions, we play the 1 Rare Fish and the 1 Elder Entity Norden. I've been a huge advocate of this card for a very, very long time, even way before. Like, I don't understand why a couple of Mermail players didn't really want to play this card. I guess because of extra deck space, or I guess Norden sufficed for them. But I personally like playing Rare Fish. There are many times at the tournament where I activated Instant Fusion. A lot of people were expecting for me to summon this, but instead I had this out, and then I dropped a Silent Angler to make Bahamut Shark or Abyss Dweller. So that was really, really good. These cards really came up pretty clutch in my opinion. For the rank 4s, we got the 1 Abyss Dweller, the 1 101, and the 1 Tornado Dragon. I was originally playing Castel, but the reason why I guess I cut Castel was for this card is because I can abuse the effect of Dragoons using this. So I guess the threat of using Dragoons for this was better over Castel. And Tornado Dragon, I barely made this card. Like, this card's kind of okay in my opinion, but it's like meh in my opinion. I never really made it that much. The double Totally Awesome and the double Bahamut Shark for the double Toad, double Bahamut combo. For the rank 7s, we got the 1 Big Eye and the 1 Mermail Abyss Giles. And then for the Synchros, the 1 Tatsunoko, the 1 Crystron Quantex. A lot of people don't really play this card. I actually don't know what this card is. Like, the only reason why I played this is because of the 1-for-1 combo, Crystron Quantex combo, where you can make Moon Glacia, Bahamut Shark, and Totally Awesome, which I have done quite frequently sometimes. But yeah, I might cut this for Herald in the near future or an Armory Arm, so I'm not really sure yet. The 1 Bryanak, of course, and the 1 Leo Keeper of the Sacred Trees. This card can be somewhat of a win condition against Zodiacs, but if they have the outs sometimes, they do have the outs. So anyways, YouTube, that's about it for my Mermail Atlantean deck profile for the May 2017 format. This is pre-Banlist. Hope that you guys notice pre-Banlist. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for the new Banlist for how to make this deck better. I know a lot of people are playing like the Frog Engine again to make double toe to make, like, you know, Totally Awesome more frequently now. I think that deck's still pretty good. You know, I've been talking to a lot of people on social media, and getting a lot of people's different opinions on the deck later on in the future, especially when links are going to be coming out very, very soon. I think Mermails will be a top tier contender, but I still think that it still needs more support. I don't know about that new support in that like Code of the Duelist booster box, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be relatively decent in the upcoming formats. So yeah, guys, if you have any comments down below on how to make this better, or have any comments for the near future of this deck, please let me know down below. That's it.